Welcome back. One of the strengths of the American cattle industry is the way families are able to work together and hand over a business from one generation to the next. Cattleman to Cattleman reporter visits one such family in Oregon in this week's Day in the Life segment.
In a mountain valley near Baker City, Oregon, you'll find the Thomas Angus Ranch, a premier seed stock operation that got its start more than 5 decades ago.
Thomas Angus Ranch, my dad started it about a little over 50 years ago, almost nearly 60 years ago now. He lived in Iowa, moved out to New York to work for some Angus ranches out there, and eventually ended up landing here on the West Coast and kind of evolved into what it is today. Right now, my wife Lori and I operate Thomas Angus Ranch, and we run about 1,100 cows here in the Baker Valley.
The cattle, that's our love. We have a passion for that. My husband and I both do. And we have a passion for wanting to provide the best genetics we can for our customers. You know, on the flip side, as a mother, raising our kids out here is, on a ranch is a wonderful experience. My husband and I both grew up in a rural setting, so we really wanted that for our kids and for them to have the experience of being around livestock.
Rob and Lori Thomas met during college at Kansas State University. Now they run their ranch as a team.
We're a kind of a full-service seed stock operation. We run all Angus cows, have 2 sales a year, one in the spring and one in the fall. And we'll sell to primarily about a 5-state area in our bulls, and our females will go in about 20 or 25 states nationwide. We're 100% AI and ET. We don't have any natural sired calves on this ranch, and so we work at getting just the very best genetics into commercial operations throughout the country.
I'm responsible for keeping track of all the performance data, the registrations, any pregnancy testing we do, anything that's related to the cow herd. I'm directly responsible for making sure that that information gets put in a computer program. But I do, when they need me chute side, I'm there. Or if we're moving cows and they need an extra body, I'm there.
Besides keeping up with genetic records and caring for their cattle, the Thomas family also recently registered their premise.
Animal health and herd health is very important, and being able to track cattle is very important. I think it's great that it's a voluntary program.
It's a very simple procedure. We actually received an application from the American Angus Association. They did some work together with the USDA, and it was very simple to fill out. It really seriously probably took me about 10 minutes. And we just feel like for our industry that it's very important that we do that to ensure the consumer of the safety of our product, and that if there was a problem, there's traceability. I know that there are some that are against it, but we just felt like it was the right thing for us to do.
Taking action to protect herd health and adopting new technology are part of the Thomas family's strategy for passing on a thriving operation from one generation to the next.
Lori and I have 2 kids, Ty and Bryson, and then they're starting to get slowly kind of, involved in the operation.
We're very proud of the fact that our children will be the 3rd generation in this operation if they choose to come back here. And to us, leaving a legacy for them is really important to do, just as Rob's parents did for us to do that for our own children is something that is really important. And if they could go on and provide genetics for people years down the road, that would be, something that would make us very, very proud.
On the Thomas Angus Ranch in Northeast Oregon, I'm Brian Baxter for Cattleman to Cattleman.